Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of May, I'm offering two special tarot offers. One of them is called The Tales of the Earth, and it's a reading that focuses on bringing forward messages about themes of abundance, growth, and fertility, which is all about the theme, in my opinion, of the month of May in this Taurus season. The other one, it's a reading that it's more geared towards relationships, relationship dynamics, in specific with themes of pleasure, intimacy, and sexuality. So I will probably do an extra videos explaining a little bit more of what the monthly specials are about. But if you are already interested in knowing more info, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Gemini, I feel like this month of May, it's very geared towards establishing yourself in the market. There's something here about success coming through partnerships. Some of you have situations in the month of May where you may be kind of mixturing business with pleasure. So some of you may have some type of romantic relationship that it's also becoming a relationship, in business, or where you are both working on something together that brings a lot of excitement. Aside of the romantic relationship, it brings a lot of excitement in terms of potential of what you can achieve together as a partnership. Some of you, this is not about a romantic partnership. This could be an association with a friend, a kindred spirit, someone that feels, just right. Someone where there's this very, immense, beautiful chemistry where both parties, both entities kind of work together beautifully to bring together again more abundance into each other's lives. I feel like your challenge during the month of May may be exactly about this in um, being yourself, in being yourself, having your being involved more in the solo energy of your own creations or ideas or goals or plans, just being by yourself, or opening up to the other, because I think that some of you have earned something by yourselves, by you know hard work. You have established yourself on something you are doing that required a lot of strength, a lot of determination, a lot of insistence on your side to not give up and to see results. And now I think that some of you are questioning, after all of that by yourself, after going through the war, let's say alone, why would you need to join yourself with anybody else? I think that some of you may be dealing with issues like boundaries, territory, power struggles, like what's mine, what's yours, what you can do, what you can't do. And this is applicable to any relationship there, aside of being, you know, um, business connection or common projects. There's something here in Gemini energy that it's a little bit defensive, because this is in the subconscious. This is the Seven of Wands. Altogether with the other energies, there's something here that you may be, subconsciously defending yourself against influences of others, because you may look at relationships or partnerships as a risk or as a threat. And if you do, I think that this might be something you need to be a little bit patient about and work through, because um, part of your purpose during the month of May, it's really entwined with others. There's really something here for some Geminis. This is for some of you, finding something, in the concept of a soulmate, someone that feels like a soulmate, someone that feels like once in a life time kind of relationship. very special, unique relationship on the horizon, I'm sorry, for Geminis. I feel like some of you have been calling for this soulmate, for this special partnership to come into your life. Some of you have been awaiting someone for a long time, or this person in specific to manifest itself during the month of May. This is a relationship that might manifest itself actually more into the last part of the month, more into June. But there is, growth and purpose represented by joining forces with others, because you also have the Two of Wands in the soul position. This is a soul urge to bind your energies with someone else's, to do something that most likely hasn't been done yet out there in the world in a certain way, to do something new, different, or just to explore options, or explore a new paradigm even of relationships that you haven't yet lived. I feel like some of you may be afraid to commit if this is about commitment issues. Others of you, again, it's a fear of, you know, a fear of losing yourselves. I feel like some of you Geminis, again, have worked hard to be empowered or to feel empowered in your personalities, in your lives, in your careers, in your ideas and convictions, which are quite strong and powerful as well, showing up here. Very strong convictions. And this affirmation didn't came, freely. Something you had to work through to have that confidence established. And I feel like some of you see, again, relationships as risk, and so you may be pushing people a little bit away or trying to push them away, because in reality there's a sense of discomfort not knowing how to deal with the intensity that relationships evoke. Some of you, you have this successful urge, this successful, you have this driven energy to succeed and gain more and more and more and more and more. Just make sure that you're not pursuing, the sense of empty success. Make sure that you understand at the core level what this urge to achieve is about. Is it just about money? Is it just about temporary gratification? Is it about recognition? Is it about what? Is it in alignment with your soul, with your heart, with something that you truly identify yourself with and you believe in? Is it a cause you believe in? Because I feel like some of you Geminis are being asked this question. Do you believe in what you are doing? Or if you don't, why you're doing it? Because I feel like rewards are coming either way. I feel like some of you have this extended road in terms of work and finances where there's a lot to explore. You are not even halfway through it. Some of you have lots of ideas and options ahead to increase your status, to increase your financial situation as well, or to just increase your lifestyle in whichever ways you want to better it. The question is, I feel like some of you already have good things in those areas, but it's still not enough, and you keep coming after more, trying that through the success of achieving something, trying that from that you would feel that satisfaction, and it just get emptier, especially for Geminis that again are doing things in empty ways, that are doing something that even though it's profitable, they don't believe in it. So I feel like it's very important for you to be as well connected with your heart here, to understand what's going on in terms of soul purpose, and if your career is in alignment with that same soul purpose. Others of you, it's a question of relationships. I feel like there's choices and decisions, very important choices and decisions coming up for Geminis. I feel like some of you are going to be surprised by an offer. It could be like an engagement, or someone unexpectedly asking you something, a gesture of love, a gesture of appreciation, or just an amazing opportunity for your own career may be presented unexpectedly, and you may be tense about it. You may not know what to do about it exactly, again, because I feel it's about committing, the energy of committing to something else than yourself. This may be troublesome for some of you. Others of you, it's like you're avoiding the situation. You're already kind of in between this dance between you and another person, choices that need to be made between you and another person. And again, I call attention here, it doesn't have necessarily to be love. It could be a situation just involving you and another person that it's tense. Some of you are in circles about something, and may be the month where you are being called to stop going around the situation and just make up your mind or make a decision. Um, because I think that some of you, you think that there's something, that prevents either this relationship to happen or this project to happen or this idea to happen. And in reality, there's nothing stopping it aside of yourself. Some of you are creating barriers to happiness and love and relationships. Some of you are, putting a fight as well with others to see, if they. I feel like some of you are kind of putting tests to see if they, um, you know, if they rise up to the task, if they are all that or not. You keep putting test after test. Just again, remember that we are all only human, and there's so much, we can demand from other in terms of making it impossible for anyone to fit your standards or to give you what you truly asking, because what you're truly asking is not even an honest intention. It's not an honest need. It's something that comes from fear. Others of you are quite sentimental. Again, even admitting it or not, there's a powerful urge to encounter a special relationship or to be with someone that means quite a lot to you. Some of you have the sentimental energy rising all through May, but in the later part, it might be where something comes up. An offer is in on the horizon for Geminis. I'm not sure. For some of you, it's work. For others of you, it's about love. It's about really being a little bit surprised or shocked with the gesture. It could be a declaration of love. It could be a proposal. It could be, you know, a relationship that goes way faster than what you were predicting, or that suddenly takes a turn to a serious road way more than what you were predicting. So I feel like some of you are really being tested here in opening up a little bit. Some of you have, stress, a lot of stress that is half of it created by you. And again, circling around the same type of thoughts over and over and over and over again are not going to provide answers. You're not going to make up your mind about what you need to do that way. Some of you are scared of the intensity of experiences with others during this period of time. There can be a lot of, it's like a fighting spirit. For Geminis that are already in relationships, there can be like this fighting and making up kind of all the time situation. A lot of fighting and a lot of making up. But in general, I think that it's interesting because your energy is also about two, right? Twins. So for some of you where this might not manifest itself as a relationship, even though I feel like for the majority of you in different areas it will, this is about reconciling, right? The twins inside of you. This is about being at harmony with your dual nature, with your own being, so then you can attract a profound relationship, a loving relationship, an exciting relationship as you are looking for. Some of you want commitment, but when it comes the time to commit, you shake or you back down, or again, you put a lot of tests and a lot of barriers to avoid the situation from actually happening. But aside of that, I feel like there's success with work and teamwork, pairing your energies or your efforts with someone else, and also by broadening your visions, broadening business, expanding anything you are working on, launching things. This is a great period actually to put yourself out there, because I feel like you can gain a lot of recognition from what you are doing, from what you are, giving of yourself in terms of energy. For those that are really in love with what they do, you can give a lot and so receive a lot as well. So I hope you have a great month of May. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.